Community action of Skagit County transforms lives of lower-income residents in the state's 10th, 39th, and 40th legislative districts. And last year, we were so grateful to receive for Skagit about $250,000 of state CSBG Proviso funding, which we invested in our local BIPOC and rural communities. These creative and locally driven solutions included investing in our East County Community Resource Center, which serves as the front door for services for people in the relatively remote and rural sections of eastern Skagit County, which have a disproportionately high rate of poverty and a relative lack of services. We used it to expand our WIC program, specifically hiring someone known and trusted by our local Mixtec and Spanish-speaking farm worker families to serve them and connect them with resources. And thirdly, it supported the transformational work of our Latinx Advisory Committee, including its work on its COVID prevention team, where we organized our community and our partners around addressing the disproportional impact of COVID on our farm worker and Spanish-speaking community. About 60 to 70% of our local COVID cases impacted about 19% of Skagit County's population. Something was not right. We were able to use CSBG funding and its flexibility to organize around that and really turn the tide on that issue. So we thank the legislators for supporting the CSBG match last fiscal year, and thank you for considering to extend it through the next biennium.
April of 2020, I got pretty sick and I was showing all the symptoms of COVID-19. I was later on tested and I didn't have it, but the symptoms were very similar. While I was at the hospital, I told them what scares me the most is if I have it, what if I already pass it to my husband? My husband is a veteran. And she said, well, we'll get you help. They sent me back home, and back then it was 3 days till you would get the diagnostic, whether you had COVID or not. So on the second day, somebody called me from Community Action. And that person told me the same. How could they help me? I said, I don't think I qualify for the services. And it was one of the Community Action volunteers. And that person told me, if you have a veteran at home, we'll take care of the errands or whatever he needs so he's not out. And if I can manage the tears, I should be able to share. Later on, when I got the diagnosis, I learned that it wasn't COVID, but it was Community Action that gave me that peace of mind.